On this live flight, continuous cardiac arrests put a man's life on the line.
It's coming and going.
He can't see the spike.
The temporary pacemaking will eventually fail and his heart will stop. He'll die.
A remote accident with worrying consequences.
And a young fella sitting on the back, which is bloody stupid.
I mean, it could be like something wrong with the spine. But, yeah.
And the team scramble to save a critically ill patient.
The people would say it's like a sudden onset of the most severe headache they've ever had. It feels like you've been hit with a baseball bat.
When emergencies strike, time, distance, and the men and women of life flight can be the difference between life and death. This is Life Flight. The air ambulance travels at speeds of over 470 kilometres an hour, flying critically ill patients around New Zealand. Preparation is the key to a successful mission.
We have to externally pace them.
Was he going to be paced?
Yeah, we'll take it just in case he is.
Flight nurse Hayden Smith, flight doctor Tara Smith, and crewman Phil Harris are preparing to help a man with a mysterious condition that is causing multiple cardiac arrests.
Yes, can I have ICU, please? Hi, Robin, it's Hayden here from the flight team. We're just on our way now. We've got a gentleman who was recently discharged from the hospital following heart surgery. He presented yesterday following really unwell, and found that part of his heart wasn't beating properly. So they had to insert some temporary pacing wires in to get his heart contracting right. So we're going down to pick him up now to bring him back to coronary care so they can investigate further as to why this has occurred.
Captain Ian Puri and First Officer Sid Elwell are piloting the plane on the flight to Nelson.
10,000 set and armed. It's checked. Flight plan activate.
The temporary pacing wires inserted by Nelson doctors are designed to stimulate the patient's heart to beat normally. Without the electrical pulse, the heart would stop.
We wouldn't expect the pacing wires that have been inserted to fail, but that's something obviously we always need to consider. Our backup is the defibrillator pen. If for some reason the pacing wires failed, then we could pace them externally through those, but we'd prefer not to because it can be quite painful.
Checks complete. Speed's 135 for 111.
It's very important that we identify A, the cause, or B, rectify the problem of his heart beating. The temporary pacemaking will eventually fail and his heart will stop and he'll die.
Back at the Life Flight base, intensive care paramedic David Chittenden is gearing up for a quick takeoff to rescue a quad biker who has flipped his bike southwest of Wellington near Palliser Bay.
We see a lot of serious spinal injuries with quad bike accidents, so that's what we'll be looking for. Apparently we don't have enough navigation information, so Dave's just asking for it in the office. Not sure.
The call went to Northcom.
Right.
The caller was a kid who walked out, said he was at Washpool, which is here, said the injured guy was 10 to 20 kilometers inland by a river.
I wonder if picking up the...
He's gone, I can't. The phone number that he called from, I tried to ring, and it's going straight to answer phone.
Without accurate coordinates or a contact on the ground, crewman Dave Greenberg and pilot Harry Stevenson have to make an educated guess where the accident site is.
Lifting track carrier, cap 7.
Unfortunately, the information's very limited and the search area is huge. The latest message says, caller mentioned running up some stairs, Query Lighthouse, but there are steps near the pinnacles. I mean, Cape Palliser itself is miles and miles away.
Yeah, and I don't think you'd quad bike up anywhere around there. It's like cliffs there. It's not a particularly good clue, that one.
Yeah.
Quad bike accidents in general are associated with a lot of back injuries, particularly neck injuries.
Okay, Dave, we're in the search area now.
Wires are our major hazard in there. So this is all good quadable territory up here.
At this point, we're looking for someone running back up the stream.
The track pulls away from the stream bed. We'll just have a little bit of a look up this valley, but I think we've come to the end of the quadable stuff on the valley floor. Yeah, it's pretty tiger country in here, isn't it?
The valley appears deserted. If the injured quad biker is in thick bush, he will be almost impossible to find.
Like 20 k's was mentioned, wasn't it?
Yeah, but if they also said it was a younger kid. I don't know if that's
Right.
5 or 15, but
Yeah.
a kilometer could seem like 20. Oh, got it at 11 o'clock.
Roger. Okay, looks like we've got some landable terrain there and everything.
Let's get this good.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey guys. What's your name?
Donald,
Hi, Donald. So what happened?
there's the bike just there and it just flipped over backwards.
Right. Why did it roll? Like, did you hit something or?
I had a young fella sitting on the back, which is bloody stupid.
Okay.
Family friend John was helping out on the farm during his school holidays, and the accident nearly had 2 victims.
I jumped off and the bike rolled. Uncle Donald's still on it. The bike rolled over him and the tree over here.
The pain set in my lower back.
Just for the moment, would you mind standing behind him and just holding his neck still for me? Thank you.
Bit worried. I mean, it could have been like something wrong with his spine.
So you had your helmet on, did you, Donald?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you hit your head? Did the helmet hit the ground?
No, my head's all right. It's just my lower back.
Farmer Donald lost control of his quad bike while searching for sheep on his 1,000-acre property. The vehicle rolled over him and Donald may have seriously injured his already vulnerable spine.
Dived into a couple of feet of water many years ago.
And hit your head and sustained a spinal injury, did you? Or?
Yeah, but...
To the spinal cord or the bones in your back?
vertebrae.
The vertebrae, yep. So full spinal immobilisation. How severe is your pain out of 10 in your back? 10's the worst pain that you can possibly imagine.
About 8.
About 8 out of 10 at the moment. Okay.
Just had a couple of toes taken off.
Right. Couple of toes, did you say?
Yeah.
Grandfather of 4, Donald, just got out of hospital after having 3 toes amputated because of a horse riding accident 3 months ago.
Any pain in your chest when you do that? When you take a deep breath?
No.
Okay.
I tell you, it's only my bottom of my back.
Right.
He won't believe you.
Yeah, I will ask you 1,000 questions, I'm afraid, Donald. Just relax your tummy well, mate.
Oh.
Is that sore there?
Yeah.
Just up the top here?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate.
At Nelson Hospital, the team have picked up retired television director Ian, who is relying on a temporary pacing wire to ensure his heart keeps pumping blood. Son Jared is surprised to see his father in this condition.
Yeah, no, he was in really fighting fit and he was happy as Larry and everything was going well, and so he's just had a turn. So they've brought him back to here and then decided to take him back to Wellington.
There's a seat just behind his head up there.
The heart issues are another blow for wife of 45 years Lydia and Ian, who lost their home in the Christchurch earthquake.
See you later, buddy.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take good care of him.
See you in a couple of days.
I'll phone you tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, we're on our way. 10 minutes. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Ian had a genetic heart valve defect that was growing steadily worse until high-risk surgery corrected the problem, but he started feeling ill soon after.
I understand that the heart has been actually stopping, and that causes terrible waves of discomfort and fainting. And of course, if it stops for any length of time, it will stop and I'll fade away for quite a much longer time.
Yeah, so we're just watching, keeping a close eye on his heart rate. He has a backup pacing, so that if his heart rate does drop below a certain rate, it will take over for him. So we're just monitoring to make sure that's actually effective, and if it's not, then we'll just have to act on what we find.
Are we travelling cargo or do we go passenger?
There's undercarriage storage where we do, if we can't fit you in the door.
Okay, that sounds perfectly reasonable.
Lydia was a health educator, and she finds it hard to stand by and watch her husband suffer.
Because as a carer, it's so difficult when you don't have the knowledge and you're emotionally attached. So to be here in this situation is just unbelievable. We're most grateful.
It's Hayden here. We're just loaded onto the plane now, so it should be there after 2.
The team are ready to depart, but Tara spots a problem.
That's not picking up the pacing spike.
No?
No, but...
A reading suggests the external defibrillator is malfunctioning.
That might be the pace one.
Yeah. It's coming and going.
You can't see the spike.
The plane will have to delay its flight to Wellington if Hayden can't get the unit to work correctly.
Changing the size make any difference or not?
No, I don't think so, no.
It's on the defib,
Yeah.
not the monitor. It's working.
Yeah.
Secure there, Phil. Cabin is secure. Thanks. Positive rate? Gear up.
We can see on the monitor that every now and then his natural heart rate slows below the threshold level, so the pacing box is kicking in. We can see that by the change in the shape of the waveforms on the monitor.
So as you can see on the ECG monitor here, we have a change in his waveform, which indicates that for those periods of beats, the pacing box has taken over. His heart rate and his normal heart rate has slowed down, so he's had an episode of ventricular standstill. The pacing box is designed to take over his heartbeat and cause a little electrical impulse which contracts the heart until his heart rhythm returns to normal, which it just has. He has been doing that ever since we picked him up, but they have only been for short periods of time, and yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it, make sure that the pacing box does its job.
Rolling to the left, ready, 1, 2, 3, roll.
Okay. Keep your legs flat for me, mate.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts?
Where does it hurt? Your lower back?
Yeah.
Okay, just stay where you are then.
Back on the farm, ex-Pats Aussie David and New Yorker Dave are preparing True Blue Kiwi Don for an airlift out of the valley.
Are you happy for me to give you some pain relief?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love that.
All right. I thought you might.
Good man.
Thanks. You feel a sharp scratch in your arm there, okay,
Yeah.
Donald?
Oh, it's fine. I don't think you worry about that. He grabs all the electric fences and then holds on to you.
Huh.
I know that.
On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And just pause, get your bearings, nice and slow. You right, Donald?
Yeah, brand new.
Brand new, good mate. You couldn't fall at the bottom of the hill, could you?
God-forsaken place, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Just pause there for a moment.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. Okay, Donald. I'm all worried about that dog.
The dogs aren't in any danger, but there are over 800 quad bike injuries a year in New Zealand, and Don's severe pain suggests his is serious.
I believe he's exacerbated a previous spinal injury. 20 years ago he had a spinal fracture, and it's the same sort of pain that he experienced then. So there may be some pre-existing weakness in those vertebral structures, and he has potential to have injured his back today in that way.
Guess if you spend your life getting around countryside like this, it's going to get you a few times, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just coming into land now.
Secure.
Safe. Capital 01 landing the hospital.
The team have minimised the damage to Donald's back by flying him out of the valley, but his health and livelihood as a farmer are still at risk. The call has gone out for life flight to help a woman who has bleeding in her brain. Crewman Logan Taylor and pilot Mike Hall are picking up a medical team to aid the high-risk patient.
Triple Zero, I'm crossed off with 4 things outbound northwest sector. Comms from A1 Wellington.
A1 Wellington, go ahead, just assigning the job to you now.
Roger that. We have 2.5 hours fuel and ETA to Palmerston, 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Flight Dr. Mornay Pinar and flight nurse Rebecca Oliver are concerned the patient's blood pressure is extremely high and any delays could result in permanent brain injuries.
This can be potentially dangerous because she may have a further bleed.
The affliction is most likely to affect women in their 40s and the aneurysm can strike without warning.
Most of the people would say it's like a sudden onset of the most severe headache they've ever had. Feels like you've been hit with a baseball bat.
Governors, you're on Lambert Hospital. Check. Mike Tower, Hudson 01, 3000 to 2000, tracking to Ridge behind the 737.
The life flight fixed wing is approaching Wellington, where doctors hope to discover the cause of Ian's mysterious cardiac arrests.
They also suspect he may have an infection, although they can't identify it. So one of the other reasons why he's come in here is to investigate that, and he may also need a permanent pacemaker inserted, depending on how he recovers.
16 correct land and we'll be rolling out with it.
Shutdown's complete, shutting down. I don't think I had any episodes at all during the flight. Did you see it?
Yeah, you had quite a few.
Did I?
Yep. Is it the pilot?
Perfect.
After spending a lifetime making documentaries, Ian has found his subject matter is catching up with him.
I also did one on aging, which was a bit ironic. Yes, because I've now reached it.
Yep, 1, 2, 3.
Cardiothoracic Registrar Felicity Meikle is concerned Ian's recent double heart bypass and valve surgery may be the cause of the arrests.
Your leg is pretty swollen, actually.
Recent events are taking their toll on Ian.
Tender. Sore when prodded in the wrong places. Other than that, well, we've just got to find a cure for getting my heart back into rhythm and get everything else working.
Back at the Palmerston North Hospital helipad, the team have returned with Kim, who is suffering agonising headaches from a bleed in her brain.
Pain in my head, and I wish someone can take it off and throw it in a bin. It's so painful.
54-year-old Kim was at home getting ready for work when an intense headache caused her to collapse.
Just popping those earphones on you now.
Just see the sides drop a bit.
Preventing further damage from occurring is a delicate balancing act.
These brain bleeds, you want a higher blood pressure, just to make sure the blood still perfuses or get enough oxygen and blood. But hers is a bit too high at the moment, so then you actually increase the risk of a rebleed.
Thanks very much.
The Westpac rescue chopper's speed and the team's constant monitoring have kept Kim safe during the journey, but now her life is in the hands of neurosurgeons. In the emergency department, quad bike victim Donald is waiting to discover the results of scans on his injured back.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. I should have known better. I've ridden bikes and I know, you know. But it's just I can still see the bike coming over backwards.
Farmer Donald had driven up the hill on his quad bike many times, but the added weight of 17-year-old John sitting on the back was enough to tip it over.
It was my fault. Well, I should have said to him up off and walk up that little bit. As simple as that. But I just kept cursing myself. It's all right, whipping the cat. But never mind, it's done now, so I'm probably lucky to be alive because you hear a lot of horrendous accidents, don't you, with bikes.
Donald is not the first quad bike accident victim Dr. Deborah Hayes has encountered.
And we do see a lot of nasty injuries from quad bike accidents, so it's very good that the paramedics were able to bring him here so we could assess him properly.
In another ward, family are with Kim, who was recovering from surgery to stop a brain bleed that threatened to end her life.
And the pain was so, not from this world, so painful from the front and the back of my head. Thought I was going to die. You just want to get something you hit your head with.
Life Flight was called in to fly Kim to Wellington, where doctors blocked the damaged vein with a tiny metal coil.
If you guys weren't there, I don't think I'll be here today. And that was so awesome, and thank you very much.
Kim was off work for 3 months. She is now back full-time, but still feels tired as a result of her aneurysm. Doctors determined that Ian's cardiac arrests were being triggered by nerve damage suffered during previous heart surgery. They fitted Ian with a permanent pacemaker to prevent any further attacks. X-rays of Donald's back showed burst vertebral discs, but no damage to his spinal cord.
What's the plan from here? I don't know. Get back on the horse as soon as I can, I guess.
Donald will be in a brace for 3 months and off work for 8, so he won't be getting on any horses or quad bikes for a while yet.
I'm very grateful to Life Flight. Thank you very much. You're very efficient. I've always donated to Life Flight, and now I'm so pleased I have, and it was excellent.